Now, there are a lot of Ahrefs features that you can use for market research, whether you're trying to do SEO or run Google Ads. It's a bunch of different tools that can be used. So let's go through some of the most common features here on the left-hand side and kind of explain how things work so you can get a sense of how to use this tool to really understand what's going on in a given market. Now, Ahrefs is a paid tool, so you'll need to sign up in order to use the tool. But once you have an account, typically what I like to do is start by putting a website in at the top. It can be my own website, a competitor's website, and then click search. That's going to give us a starting point here. So we're going to be able to see their backlink profile, organic search results like keywords and traffic, and paid. So this is Google Ads basically, right? How many keywords are they advertising for on Google Ads and what's the traffic? And then there's all sorts of different breakdowns here, which I have other videos that go into, but there's also a ton of different features over here on the left-hand side. So, you can analyze backlinks, broken backlinks, referring domains, anchor text. There's just tons of stuff that you can analyze. So, for instance, backlinks. These are all the websites that are linking back to bestbuy.com. And as we were seeing over here, they have 6 million backlinks from 73,000 referring domains, which gives them a really high authority. So Best Buy is one of the top 2,500 most authoritative websites in the world out of billions of websites. So it's a pretty formidable competition if you're going to try and outrank Best Buy through SEO. Of course, you can also use Google Ads to just kind of pay to play, so to speak. But the domain rating and the URL rating are just Ahrefs' version of domain authority and URL authority. And they're indicators of how authoritative this website is based on all the backlinks that they have, which is a huge part of Google's ranking algorithm, or at least it has been in the past. It's becoming less important as time goes on. At least that's what they've been saying. But either way, that's all based on backlinks, right? So we can analyze these backlinks. We can export them, 626,000 of them. We can filter them down. We can sort them to do follow or no follow, recent, lost, new ones. There's all sorts of different ways where we can filter out and see, hey, what are they doing with their backlinks that's superior to what we're doing? And how can we reverse engineer that strategy that they're using and do something a bit better for our website? So that's kind of the idea, right? Then we can see their broken backlinks. So these are like, websites like Wikipedia linking to this page on Best Buy's website, and then that page that it's linking to no longer exists. So it's actually an opportunity to gain some backlinks. We could, submit to Wikipedia and say, hey, instead of going to this page that doesn't work, why don't you link to our page on our website? And then you can kind of steal some of their old backlinks that no longer work. So pretty effective strategy. We can see their referring domains. So they have a bunch of videos on YouTube, looks like. Obviously, they're showing up on Google, Apple.com, which I find kind of interesting that Apple is just going to link directly to Best Buy. But same with Microsoft, GitHub. So again, you can export these, analyze them in more detail, and figure out what the competition is doing to have some success, which referring domains are pretty important, right? They have 76,000 different domains or websites that are linking back to the Best Buy website, which is going to show Google that they're an established business with a lot of authority, and it's going to really help their organic rankings. So the quality of these is important too. You can see this is naturally sorted by domain rating, and so the higher the domain rating, the more authoritative the website, the better quality backlink you can get, basically, right? Then there's the anchor text. And so this is just the text that is being linked from when people are linking to the Best Buy website. So it's no surprise that a majority of the anchor text is just their business name. So you have a bunch of websites out there that are like, go visit bestbuy.com. And then when they say that, it's, the business name Best Buy is linked. And when you click the name, it takes you to the Best Buy website. That's natural. That's what Google's actually looking for. It uses this anchor text profile to determine if you're spamming with backlinks. Because a lot of people will just go and try to set up like really keyword rich backlink profiles, and then it looks unnatural, and then you end up getting flagged, and then your SEO doesn't work very well after that. So you could basically mimic what Best Buy is doing if you're trying to outperform Best Buy itself. I need to upgrade to use this linking authors. I've never even really used this tool. And then there's some referring IPs, probably not all that useful either. But I just wanted to give you kind of an overview of, so it's really these top 4 here that are going to be the most useful on an everyday basis. And then under the organic search, you got organic keywords, top pages, and organic competitors. And so we can quickly and easily see like what are all the keywords that they're ranking for. And we could even search and filter these down. By keyword. So like let's say we want to find anything that talks about Apple. So Apple Watch, AirPods, iPhone, etc. Right? Maybe we're starting authorized Apple retail store, and we want to compete and sell some stuff online too. Or maybe you have a retail store and you want to go to online sales. This is going to allow you to see like what's another company doing to sell Apple products online. We can see all the different pages, different keywords they're ranking for, the intent behind the searches, search volume, cost per click on Google Ads, where they rank in the search results. Tons of helpful data. I like to export this and kind of filter it down. Maybe you decide that there's a handful of different terms you want to go after that have a lower keyword difficulty, and so they're going to be easier to rank for organically. Or maybe you want to go for some stuff that has a lower cost per click, or a medium cost per click, or even high cost per click. There's different strategies there, but you can do that all with this tool. And then we have top pages. So these are basically the pages on the Best Buy website that are bringing in the most traffic. So their homepage brings in almost 5 million visitors a month. Totally makes sense. A lot of people just go to bestbuy.com. And this is the top keyword for that page. PS5 is another huge one. It's about 625,000 visitors a month. And we can see the traffic value, the number of keywords that page is ranking for, change over time, the actual search volume for the main keyword and the position that they rank for that keyword. So this is really helpful to see like where they're actually getting all their traffic from, predominantly. We can also see all their competitors, or at least what this tool sees as the top competitors. So JLab, I'm not sure what this one is. Citibank Online, it's kind of weird. Circuit City, that would make sense. Kind of thought they went out of business, but iPhone, Air Repair Zone, so on and so forth. I'm not going to go through all these, but you get the idea. And some of them are going to have more overlap, less overlap. It'll kind of tell us. Citibank Online, most of them have like not nearly as much traffic as Best Buy. It's kind of dominating the pack here. So that's all organic. And then we have the paid side. So paid keywords, paid ads, paid pages, which basically just means like Google ads, right? So these are the keywords they're advertising for. If you hover over these, you can see the ads that they're running on Google Ads, the volume of traffic that they're getting from these, or that these keywords get, the cost per click, what position they're showing up in the ads, what page they're sending traffic to. All of this is really helpful information if you're going to go set up ads. We can see the best performing ads, where they're spending the most money, the pages, top pages that they're sending people to. Sending a lot of people to this deals page, so they must do a good job of selling stuff through that page. And then same with their homepage. And you can see some graphs of how things have changed over time. Of course, you can make some different, select some different things here to see kind of what is happening as time goes on. I would imagine that they're going to be advertising a bit more heavily during the holiday season in the USA. But we can see all of that here as well. And then we can see pages that are the best by links. I don't really use that much, but this one is also helpful. Linked domains, outgoing anchor text, broken links. We can go through these really quick. Yeah, that tool is not all that helpful in my opinion. Linked domains. So this is going to show us a whole list of outgoing links. So on different pages of the Best Buy website, they're linking out to different, companies essentially. So they're like, hey, go to YouTube, watch these videos, that type of thing, right? So we can see what external links they have. We can see what that anchor text looks like. And then these last two, it's actually not going to show us, well, I guess this last one, it's not really pulling anything outgoing links. I think there's just maybe too many for it to analyze, or it's just hasn't analyzed. But broken links, this is kind of cool. So like, if you're competing against Best Buy or have some sort of article that they could link to, and you find, oh, hey, look, on their website, they're linking to this page that's broken, you can reach out to Best Buy and say, hey, we have a link that you could replace that is working. You mind linking to our website? It'll give your users a better experience, and you won't have a broken link on your website. So that you can get backlinks from Best Buy by utilizing this tool to figure out where there's some broken links. And again, you can just export the data, go through it all in detail, and figure out what you want to reach out to them for. And then lastly is internal linking, which can be really helpful. Internal linking is going to pass all of the link juice. So we're looking at all the backlinks that they're getting way back here. So they have this high domain authority and URL authority with lots of backlinks and referring domains. So they're getting all of this authority from these pages that are linking to them. But depending on how their internal linking structure is set up, it's going to determine which pages are getting the most authority on the website. And usually the home page, oh great, it doesn't want to load for us. Usually the home page is going to have the most internal links. And then there's going to be some sort of a anchor text profile. I wish this was loading. For some reason these two pages don't want to load. It could just be because there's so many. It's weird because it says that there's like 3,000 pages here, but it's not showing up. But for most websites, you'll be able to see their internal links and the most linked pages, and then their anchor text, which is just going to allow you to break down and see like what are they doing with their internal links and how can we develop a strategy that's similar but maybe superior. So those are the main features. I kind of skimmed over things, right? I don't want to make this like a 3.5-hour video, but if there's anything you did have questions about in terms of the different Ahrefs features, don't hesitate to reach out. You can just drop your questions in the comments section down below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there.
If you're like most new business owners, you're probably struggling to get your online presence established, let alone get it to the point where it's bringing you a consistent flow of customers, right? So that's why I created this free course where I actually walk you step by step through the whole process of setting up your online presence. This is the same process we've been using for our clients for over a decade at one of my agencies. And essentially, I'm going to show you how to set up an SEO-friendly business name right from the get-go, how to develop your website really quickly and easily, how to set up your Google Maps listing, start getting some Google reviews, everything you need in order to have a substantial online presence where people can actually start finding you and purchasing your products or services. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do it in under a couple of hours and all for less than 50 bucks. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up today. Make sure to check this course out for free right now because I'm probably going to start charging for this at some point in the future. All right, I'll see you on the other side.